So this week I'm going to be doing something a little bit different, and I'm going to be trying to live my life without plastic. This is going to be so difficult for me. If you watch my videos, you will probably know that I use a freaking lot of plastic. Like, I'm so aware that I do. I actually tweeted the other day, I saw this video. Basically, a whale died. They found 70 plastic bags in its stomach, and that is just the way the world is going at the minute. And I feel like we all need to do our thing to try and cut down on the amount of plastic we're using. I know I'm gonna find this so difficult. I've saved up from the last 3 days all of the plastic that I've used, and I'm gonna show you it now. Let me get it. Not 1, not 2, not 3, 4 Evian bottles of water, 3 punnets of strawberries, and my apples came in bubble wrap. Why? I don't know. So that is the plastic that I've used for probably the last 3 days, and that's just when I've remembered to save it. I also made some bolognese and used some beef, and that came in plastic as well, but I didn't really want to save that because it was like raw meat and yeah, kind of gross. But this week I've been set a challenge by Brita to cut down on my plastic use, mostly single-use plastic. So things like sandwiches from shops, little packets of fruit and stuff, they all come in single-use plastic, and it's just so unneeded. As I said, I've noticed how much plastic I use. It's absolutely ridiculous. So we're gonna go through this week. I'm gonna do a food shop and try and do it without plastic, which I know is gonna be very difficult. I'm also gonna cook a meal without using plastic, which is gonna be, again, very difficult. And I'll tell you how I get on throughout the week and at the end of the week as well. But firstly, to stop me from drinking so much Evian and to actually drink tap water, I've got this from Brita. It's the Fill and Go water bottle. This comes with a disc which filters your water as you drink it. It says it reduces the chlorine and other taste impairing substances as well as fine particles while leaving in minerals. So yeah, I'm gonna change my little drinking pot as well and fill it up for the day, and that is gonna be my first little change. My building has really good recycling bins, so I'm just gonna go and pop that in there.
Feels like time is going faster than it seems. We were just 2 kids who were trying to live the teenage.
You can't actually see the label because I think it's been bleached in the sun, but we have like 2 plastic and cardboard bins, which is so good.
We stayed up late and then went home to me. I wish that I could live that dream again. Cause it was only you and me back then. We were never growing up, said we'd be young forever. You taught me how to love, and nothing could be better than you and me.
I have been busy chopping up 3 melons because they have absolutely no plastic, and I've just put them in this glass pot from IKEA. But I have realised that pretty much everything comes in plastic. I'm going to go through my fridge now. I have some leftover things that need eating, but I'm going to show you how much plastic is in my fridge. Cucumbers, big bag of spinach, carrots in plastic, cabbage in plastic, bacon in plastic, more ham in plastic, fish in plastic, tomatoes in plastic. So I'm going to finish eating this food over the next couple of days, and then I'm gonna go to this shop near me. It's called Taj, I think, and they have this massive array of vegetables and fruit that doesn't come in plastic. So I'm gonna take a bag that I bought from Primark, which I'll show you in a second, and I'm just gonna fill it up with loads of fruit and vegetables and see what else I can find in there. So these are the bags that I got from Primark, just like reusable tote bags. There's a Can't Stop Us one and a You OK Hun, and I honestly just think these are so adorable. I can't wait to go shopping with them. I think I'm gonna go on Thursday. How cute, they were £3 each.
workout. Or I got this, but that's $4 pieces, and that is pretty much all.
So I thought I would show you something that I've been having for breakfast this week. So I have been having some granola, ignore this, with one of these Alpro yogurts. It's pear and peach. and some strawberries. So this is how my breakfast has turned out. It's honestly delicious. I'm just gonna pop some makeup on now, do my hair, and then I have to film today.
A few moments later.
I have just finished filming now, which I'm so happy about. I'm actually gonna go ahead and work in Primark later. I've got to take Nelly to the vet first, and I also really want to get some lunch because I'm quite hungry now, even though I pretty much just ate like an hour ago. Story of my life. And like I said, I'm gonna head to Starbucks after I've been to the vets today and do some work. But what I have realized is that my normal Starbucks order comes in a disposable plastic cup. So I know they sell multi-use plastic cups, like you can take that plastic cup and they will make your drink in it every single time, which I might invest in. I think it's literally like £1. So lunch today is going to be a baked potato. I might have to eat this when I get back from the vet, but what I just do is I put some oil on it and then I crack some garlic granules and some salt on. I score it with a knife as well. I just like stab it a few times and I pop it in the oven on 190 for about 40 minutes and then I check it, and it always needs longer, but yeah. With that, I'm gonna have some tuna with mayonnaise and sweet corn. There we go. So I actually don't have time to eat my potato. It's still got 6 minutes and I've got to take Nelly and I'm so hungry, but I'm gonna eat it when I get back. Goodbye, my lover. This is my outfit today.
We gotta go to the vet.
You okay, puppet? Weren't you such a good boy? Daddy's nails cut because they got so long, hadn't they? That's all. Back home. Woohoo! So this is what I've got for lunch today. Just a jacket potato with crispy, garlicky skin. Yum, yum, yum. Tuna sweet corn and some shallot down there because I'm really into like raw shallot and onion at the minute. I've got some exciting news. I'm basically starting again with a singing coach to get all my range back properly. I haven't been going to a singing coach for like 2 years now, and you have to, like, your voice is a muscle. It's like if you stop running for 2 years, you won't be able to run as fast when you do it again, so you have to retrain. I've just bought 2 more books because she told me to bring some music, so I already have so much music, but I thought I would get some newer things. So I've got the Greatest Showman book and I've got the Anastasia book. Oh my god, I'm so excited to have music back in my life. I'm trying to decide which bag to take out with me. I've got this You OK Hun or this one that says Can't Stop Us. So I'm packed and ready to go now. I've just got my laptop to do some work, a little bag of bits, and I've also got my fill and go bottle to stop me buying a bottle of water.
It's silent now, we don't say a word. We're just looking at each other.
Can I get a medium soy milk latte? Sure, thank you.
Loving you is not so goddamn easy as you think. I'm trying my best to hold on, but I feel...
So I'm now home. As you saw, I got a latte in Starbucks. They just served it me in the takeout cup because it was kind of close to closing time. I've done actually really well on the plastic front today. I haven't consumed anything or done anything that involves plastic, so pat myself on the back for that. Morning. Oh god, you can tell this is the first time I've spoken today. My alarm didn't go off this morning, so it's actually 12 o'clock, which is crazy. I'm just about to put the oven on and have another potato. The good thing about potatoes is you can buy them loose, like pretty much anywhere, so they don't involve any plastic. So I'm just kind of living off potatoes until I can get to Taj, where I want to do my food shop. It's actually a pretty gross day. I happen to like gross days, but it's not a very nice day for walking. I think there's a storm coming. It's super windy and rainy, but first I have to post some packages and find a Father's Day card that doesn't involve plastic, which I feel like is gonna be kind of hard. Maybe the post office will have non-plastic ones. I do have to send one today, so it might have to be the only thing I do this week that is plastic if I can't find one without, but we will see. Probably can't hear me right now, but I just went to the post office to post all of the stuff and they didn't have any good Father's Day cards, so I'm just gonna go and find one. There's a shop called Velvet which is so lovely and I think they'll have one in there, but it's definitely gonna be wrapped in plastic. I had like hope that the post office ones wouldn't be, but they were, so I may as well get a nice one.
Stepping out, it's Friday night. How I'm longing for this day. Yes, I'm single, oh, we want to mingle, and my friends are...
Oh my gosh, I thought it was gonna be cold, but it's really, really hot outside. I'm actually sweating. You see my glasses seamed up. So I did manage to find a Father's Day card. It was in plastic, so that's the only thing this week that I've had to deal with that's plastic. They just don't seem to do them solo separate ones around me. I'd have to go to WH Smith's, I think, which is about a 35-minute walk away. And I have a lot of work to do today. I have to edit a video to get it up ASAP. So I can't afford to be going out, but yeah.
A few inches later.
These sunglasses, oh gosh, it's bright. So I'm just about to go and get some food shopping. I've just popped this jumpsuit on, which is so big on me now. I've just realized that I actually bought it in a size 18. I thought I got it in a 16. So now I'm like, well, no wonder it's too big, but I did get it before I lost some weight. But I did buy it again in the sale and I got it in a 12, so I can't fit in my 12 yet, but this is just too big. But hey ho, it is boiling out of nowhere. But I'm just gonna go to a shop called Taj. I've got my reusable bag and I want to get some nectarines and I really want to make a chicken curry. So I'm gonna get some stuff for that. Let's go.
Freezing outside, a little bit high on the feeling. Can't seem to focus. In the corner of my best friend's sofa, you were getting buzzed on rum and cola. Wasn't brave enough yet just to talk to you.
So I've got everything in my little bag now. I really wanted to get a watermelon so bad, but obviously it was wrapped in plastic, so I couldn't. I have to go somewhere different for chicken because everywhere wraps them in plastic except for the fish and chip shop, but that's literally ages away. But I've got to do it for this challenge.
Not a smooth talker under pressure. Sweaty palms ain't making it much better. Something about you feels so special. Pretty up from the minute that I met you.
Let's see what I got in my little bag. So the first thing are these very long spring onions. They're literally massive. I then got a red onion. I then got 4 nectarines, my all-time favorite fruit. I eat so many in summer. Ooh, tomato. I got this big apple because it just looked delicious. Another bloody nectarine. I got my favourite cherry juice. This is Turkish and I have it in Turkey and they sell it in that shop and it's delicious. I got a pink lady apple, another apple, just because I wanted to try them and see which one is actually my favourite. I've always only eaten pink ladies and never eaten anything else, so we'll see. I got 2 carrots, another tomato, and a very mucky potato. So that is everything that I got today from the shop. I couldn't find any spinach that wasn't in plastic. I think I'm gonna really struggle with that. So I didn't get any today. This whole challenge is about cutting plastic out of my life, but it's literally meaning that my meals are like not as good because there's so much that I actually can't buy. I think I said this earlier, but I have to go to a different shop for chicken. It's way too late to go today, it's about 7:30, but the only place near me that I know that does chicken without plastic is actually the fish and chip shop. So I'm gonna head there tomorrow, pick up a chicken, and then we're gonna make chicken curry for tea, which I'm so excited about because I honestly make the best chicken curry. So we'll be making that tomorrow. I'm just gonna put my groceries away for today and try and decide on something for tea. I'm not really sure what I'm gonna have. I forgot to say that I also got some bananas from the co-op earlier as well. So this is my finished food shop for my chicken curry and all the fruit that I'm gonna eat for the next couple of days. I thought I would chat to you about this little contraption. So I've been using this for the last few days and absolutely loving it. This is the Brita water filter. Now, as I've said before, in so many videos, I hate Brighton water. If I drink it from the tap, I just can't drink it. To me, it tastes like metal. So that is why I buy so much Evian all the time. And I honestly didn't think that a filter would make a difference. So I haven't bought one since being here. I've just carried on with Evian and I've had so many comments like, why a blooming water filter? And I've been like, I will not drink the water, even if it's through a filter, because it won't make any difference. Spoiler alert. It makes a huge difference. I normally fill it up at night so it's nice and full for the morning. I actually pour this filtered water into my fill and go bottle. So it gets like double filtered and it tastes like Evian. Like, it does not taste like the water that comes out of the tap. It's honestly trips me out. I'm like, how does that work? I wanted to try it for a few days before I told you my honest thoughts on it. And I'm genuinely really enjoying it so much, and I'm so grateful to Brita for giving me this. It's going to save me so much money and so much waste as well. Today in Starbucks I decided to purchase one of their £1 cups. You can take this with you anytime you go to Starbucks and they'll knock 25p off of your drink for it being reusable. So that's a really good system, and it's so light, and you can also use it at home as well. So I decided to get one of these, and they'll put pretty much any drink in it. Good morning guys, I'm dressed as a cute little rainbow again, but it is time to go and find a chicken. Oh my god, I can barely hold this camera up. I've just carried a freaking massive watermelon like half a mile home, and I know that doesn't sound like much, but do you know how much watermelons weigh? Obviously the cut up pieces of watermelon were in plastic, so I can't get them, so I just got a full one. And I also got chicken, which has come in paper and no plastic, which is amazing. Can you see this? Guys, if you need a workout, just buy a watermelon. I'm off to a singing lesson now. It's my first one in 2 years and I'm so nervous, but I'm really excited. I've never met this teacher before, but my friend Jade used to go to her and she says she's really good. So yeah, I'm excited to meet her, but I get so nervous about this stuff, and that's part of the reason why I'm going, because I'm hopefully doing a lot of music stuff towards the end of this year and I need to get some confidence. So I'm gonna go to that, and then I'm gonna cook chicken curry when I get back. I'm so excited. I'm of course taking my fill and go bottle to singing with me. And I'm taking my Anastasia book. So on to making the curry. I just took the 2 carrots that I bought and chopped them up, and then I put them in a pan with some water and just boiled them for a little bit. Moving on to potatoes, this recipe works way better with tinned potatoes because they kind of keep their shape. Normal potatoes can go kind of mushy if you overcook them. So I just chopped these up into little bits and sprayed a pan with fry light and then cooked them in there. Added a bit of butter as well, and then some paprika, and I like to cook them until they're pretty much crispy. Onto a red onion. I've just peeled that and I'm going to put it in my little chopper machine. I will link this in the down bar, it's so cool. And then just put that in a pan and sweat that down for a little bit. And here are my potatoes and carrots. And the onion is cooking. Now I'm going to add everything to a big bowl, starting with the onions, potatoes, carrots. Give that a little mix and then add the chicken. I really wanted spinach, but that comes in a single-use plastic bag, so I've had to put some peas in this one. They do come in plastic, but it's not single-use, so you get quite a lot of uses out of it. Moving on to this Lloyd Grossman Boona sauce, I put 2 of those in and a bit of water as well, and then chopped the tomatoes that I bought and popped them in as well. And then added some crushed chilies. Left that to cook for a little bit and then served it up with some rice, and this was my finished tea, and it was literally so delicious. Hello everybody. I thought I would do a roundup of how I found this week. Ignore all the mess around me. I'm in the middle of trying to pack my flat up because I move really soon, so it sounds so echoey in here right now. But I'm not gonna lie, I found this week very hard. I basically lived off of porridge, which is fine by me, I love porridge. Porridge and bananas, or I had yogurt and granola and fruit, or I've just been living off watermelon for the last few days. Baked potatoes have been a really good thing to eat because you can just grab them wherever. So those are the things that I've pretty much been living on. Also tins of beans. and I've enjoyed it, to be honest. I've not really had any issues with the meals. I think if I carried this on to the extent that I've been doing it this week, where it's literally 0 plastic, I would get very bored very quickly, because like you saw when I made my curry, there were certain things that I couldn't put in it, and like there's so much food out there that comes in plastic. I can't actually get over it. Every single thing that I wanted to make, at least like 3 of the ingredients came in plastic. This week has taught me a lot though. It's taught me how much plastic I actually use, and that I just don't want to be using that. So I'm definitely going to make it my aim wherever I can to buy things that don't come in plastic. Obviously there'll be some exceptions, but yeah, I'm going to really work on it. And honestly, I encourage you to try this challenge, or to cut as much plastic out as you possibly can as well. I've been loving my filter and my fill and go bottle. I haven't drank a single bottle of water since I've got this. I've just been drinking tap water, and honestly that is such a revelation for me. Like, you guys do not understand. I have not drunk tap water for about 4 years. I'm not even kidding. I come from Yorkshire, where the water is just like a stream and it's so nice, and then moving to Brighton, it is disgusting, and London water is gross as well. But I can't taste anything with this, and through my filter as well, it gives you really good taste, and it's super convenient, and it's helping the environment out so much as well. So I would urge you guys to buy a water filter, and at least try and stop drinking plastic bottles of water or pop or anything like that, because even that little change, if a lot of people do it, will make such a big difference. So since 2017, Brita have been communicating their hashtag swap for good, which is their pledge to help eradicate the use of single-use plastic bottles and swap it for a fill and go bottle or a filter. So I'm going to leave in the down bar a place where you can buy their jugs and fill and go bottles and see what else that Brita's got to offer. Definitely go and check out that link and see if anything tickles your fancy. But yeah, do let me know if you've enjoyed this video by giving it a thumbs up. I would love to do more challenges like this. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you're new and you would like to see more of me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!